Every NBA scout just took note of that one. Holy cow.
We feel like they're a good team, but they don't belong in the same conversation as us.
Mara, nice help, nice cut, though. Lindeborg taking their breath away here in Columbus.
So, we just had a real big opportunity to put the world on notice that, we're serious about this, and we're not going to get big-headed just because, we're at the top right now.
Those Michigan Wolverines, part of a midweek triple header here on the Big Ten Network. USC clashes with Ohio State in Columbus to start things off. Then Northwestern plays host to the #2 Michigan Wolverines. And Penn State heads out west for a day with Washington. Our coverage begins at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, only on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Yaxel Lindeborg may be taking some heat. He's just speaking the truth, Jordan, because in that particular night and for a couple of weeks now, nobody's been able to hang with Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, he said that so matter-of-factly that I don't think he was trying to be controversial. And when you're right, you're right. And the boy, he just might be right the way Michigan's playing.
And Michigan is going to be a monster favorite. As good as Nick Martinelli is, as good as he is as a scorer in this league, Michigan expected to win fairly easily on Wednesday in Evanston.
Yeah, and it's still an interesting matchup. Michigan's the best two-point defensive team in the conference. Northwestern gets a majority of their points in the paint because of Nick Martinelli, and you hate it for him. You're rooting for a guy like that. You don't want to see him have a season and have him go out in his last year this way. I know Coach Collins doesn't either. So it's an opportunity for him to have a moment, right? It's an opportunity for Northwestern to go out there and slay Goliath, huge underdog, go out there, compete, have some fun. And I'm excited to get to go watch it up close and personal.
Yeah, it's a different Wildcat team, obviously, very different year, but we have seen Welsh Ryan Arena deliver us some moments that we didn't expect against top-ranked teams, as Purdue can certainly speak to more than once in recent years. Meanwhile, Wednesday's USC-Ohio State game is massive for two teams that are clearly sitting right now on the NCAA tournament bubble. Take a look at the metrics. So similar for both, as is the dire need for quality wins. USC has just a single Quad 1 victory. OSU looking for its first of the season. Our bracket expert, Mike DeCourcy, has more.
You have to concentrate first on the impact that it will have on Ohio State, because they're looking at a resume that has 0 Quad 1 wins. This will not change that. USC is not a Quad 1 team, but I have to bring that up because in this case, it's still the biggest stain on Ohio State's resume. But what it can help is the Quads 1 and 2 combined record. And that is the most important number I look at when I look past the resume metric average. When I look at the Quads, I want to see 1 and 2 combined, the record for the bubble teams, because most of the teams in that circumstance have very few Quad 1 wins. So that 1 and 2 combined is where you look at the differentiator, and the Trojans coming in gives them a chance to take down a successful team. That's a huge part. If you look at USC's resume, they are 9-4 against 1 and 2 combined. That's why they're fairly solidly in the field. But if you're the Trojans, you saw Arenas at Penn State. They didn't play well as a group, but he had another highly productive game, a difference-making game. And they are in the process of rewriting their resume now that he's been added to their team. If they continue to ascend as he plays, well, then you're looking at the possibility of them climbing out of a desperate situation and into comfort in the field.
Interesting point, Mike, but also interesting when you consider how differently we would look at USC had Alijah Arenas not come to the rescue and save them from what would have been a devastating upset loss to Penn State.
Yeah, well, first of all, I got to get Mike's calculator history or something. It's worth a lot of money. I got to see these calculations and what's going on. But Alijah Arenas has arrived in the Big Ten, something we've all been waiting for. The country has been waiting for, and he's been outstanding the last two. I got to watch him courtside against Iowa, trying to get his rhythm, a little slow to get it, picking up defensive assignments, but now he's comfortable. And you see it whirling dervish right there, get to the rim. But hold on, everybody in the gym knew it was going there. Watch this, Mike Rhodes, he catches it. Oh, dang, man, the game is over when you get it to an assassin like that and you give him all that space. But then Chad Baker-Mazara a couple weeks ago, he said when this kid gets his rhythm, those two together in the backcourt, it's going to look something like John Blackwell and Nick Boyd did tonight. You see him, what you got? Ain't nothing over there.
Okay, I don't sing, but I do have some information. I can tell you that Chad Baker-Mazara is hopeful to play on Wednesday night against Ohio State. Hasn't been determined, of course. He missed that Penn State game, probably kept out for precautionary reasons as well. They could have used him. They'll definitely need him on Wednesday against OSU in Columbus.